Right, so as we wrap up OTAs, one of the things that I can't wait to see is 3 and 88 on the field at the same place at the same time. You talking about some troublesome? That's what these boys will bring to the table. And let's speak of Mingo. Oh my goodness, with the tiny rope. That's what you get when you haven't got that big check yet. But neither here nor there. I hope that he can earn every spot out there on the field this season. And I'm hearing that Jalen Tolbert is still way and far ahead of him. But hopefully when minicamp come around and then when training camp get here, we'll hear more of Mingo to make sense of all of this stuff that we used the 4th round draft pick for him. It will be beneficial for the Cowboys to get something out of him, right? And speaking of rooms in general, you seeing Deuce Vaughn. This is one of those years that Deuce Vaughn got to show up and show out, and we need to see him. The running back room with Javonte Williams is pretty much going to be probably one of the guys that will earn the spot out there to be the starting running back from news and notes that we're hearing. But he's wearing 33, and we all know, those who's been following the Cowboys for a long time, not a short time, that 33 is a very specialized number for running backs. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back into the history, look up 33 and let me know what you come up with. And my only saving grace with Deuce Vaughn is that the running back coach and Deuce Vaughn is about the same height. So hopefully he would know what is needed and necessary to get things going. Yes, indeed, Cowboy Nation. And I think Deuce needs to step it up for this year. And as we look at everything, Cowboy Nation, these are the guys that's trying to earn the star on the side of the helmet. And those are things that they got to fight for as well. So hopefully this guy right here can earn his spot on the team. And as we talking about Denzel Daxon, we talking about Ernest Brown. These are the D-line room over here to the right. And then to your left, you're seeing a few D-lines here, but I'm seeing Izzy. Izzy is one of the guys that I've been banging on the table for to get out there on the field to see whether or not he can make an impact for this team. And we definitely need to see Izzy this year. If not, then it'd just be a wasted pick. And I know how that can go, Cowboy Nation. Don't know who this is with the hat on, the dunce hat. I think that's what he's trying to implement there. But they just having good laughter, good fun, and I like seeing that, especially out here. I'm seeing the wide receiver coach out here. He's laughing, having a good time, and we're seeing Jalen Tolbert catching the ball with all hands team. I love it, catch the ball, and that's what we like to see, Cowboy Nation. Nosing the ball. He got to nose it, though. He got to bring it inside once he catch it, and we hope that he's able to do that. This is Luigi. He's been talked about a lot. This is Miroslav Fowl. He's been talked about a lot. And Luigi, when we go back to talking about him, he just been everywhere. He's been working with Parsons, working with Solomon Thomas. And speaking of Solomon Thomas, here's Solomon Thomas looking like the Juggernaut, right? Or the Hulk. Let's see if he can play like that for the 2025 season. Hey, here's my thought track of him as we talk about Solomon. Keep this in mind. With Osa, we know who Osa is. We know what he brings to the table. Can we have someone to come in to help him out when it's time to alleviate some of the reps? And if you look at Solomon Thomas, last season he had 4 sacks. The season before that, 6. So if we can get that production coming off of the bench, man, that would be good move for us, the Cowboys. And this is the backup quarterback, Joe Knows Milton, right? Leading the troop. Hopefully things can materialize into great things for him. And he is one of the strongest arms in the National Football League. The man got a rocket for an arm. I can't wait to see it in the physical form. And I hope it's troublesome. Yes, indeed. And speaking of troublesome, the guy that's on the tail end of the roster now, Jalen Brooks. Keep this in mind. Last season around this time, he was the second option. Now he's bumped all the way down to the 5th or the 6th option. That's a good thing for us, not to sully or denigrate or cast aspersions on Jalen Brooks. He got a tall uphill mountain to climb, and it's not going to be easy for him. And that's the way that you want it to be. I love seeing him catching the ball with the hands and everything and jumping up and getting it. I'm going to say this once and foremost and multiple times. First and foremost, I meant to say, is that iron sharpens iron. And hopefully he will find his way on the team if he earned that spot, Cowboy Nation. And with that being said, here's Joe Milton. Yes, indeed. This boy is athletic, man. Backward flips and all of that good stuff. Man, can't wait to see him out there. All right, so it looks like a pass from Joe to CD. And look at the hands. Boy, look at that. Diamonds are forever. And he got the green shoes on. Yeah, the Grinch. The Kobe's editions, and that's why y'all say, hey, Law, hey, it's still cool for him to rock those because of the Kobe thing. So I ain't gonna talk about those green shoes. Money green, come on with it. All right, so with that being said, this dude do look like CD Lamb cousin or twice removed or something like that, and they're laughing it and key, and that's a good thing. That is Steve Simcoe right here, and this is what I like to see, smiles out there and elevating and growing, and that's Milton and Dak Prescott. You can tell this guy's a true 6'5" guy. Dak 6'2.5", 6'3". You can see the difference as far as the height and framework. That dude is a big guy, Joe Milton, and Joe knows. And speaking of Joe, moving forward to my guy, Shotty, pointing at Dak. Hey, Dak. Let's get it right, man. That's what he's saying to him. One sleeve Dak. And it's good to see Dak out there getting things going. Seeing through the catch, working on the catch drill here. And we're seeing the tight end doing his thing. And I got high hopes, and it should be high upsides for the tight ends for the 2025 season. Reason being is you can't double team everybody, so the tight end should get their one-on-ones. A more bulky Mears live file. Jack Sanborn right here is looking like they're teaching each other, working and getting things going. It's good to see Mears live file been hitting the gym and getting things going. Hopefully he can keep things going and moving in the right way in the directions here. Here's Coach updating, elevating, and all of this stuff to Barron's here, and he's another linebacker I believe that's fighting for a spot on this team, and he's the undrafted rookie guy. So hey, I love the underdogs. Let me know in the chat if this is your dark horse. Come on with it, Cowboy Nation. And the 388 in the wide receiver coach. I think that this is what's really on the table. When you start talking about guys that can help elevate a room, it should be this coach right here, Junior Adams. Keep in mind, if you really want to see wide receivers be aggressive at the top of the route, running through their cuts the proper way, check out what Junior Adams have on his resume. And I think that this is what the room ultimately need, the 3 and the 88 to be explosive for the 2025 season. Can't wait to see it happen, Cowboy Nation. And that's what they're doing at the top of the route. Looking to the ball, greeting the ball. Don't allow the ball to hit your body or frame. Go and get that ball, and that's what this guy's about to do, and it's Pickens. I love it. Don't that look good over here, Cowboy Nation? These boys ready, locked in, focused in, and getting things going the right way possible, and I love it. Look how crisp and crispy those 88 and 3 look. 88-3. It's kind of like when you're at the eye doctor, and they say, which vision is better, 3 or 88? 88 or 3? This one or this one? This one or this one? Who you gonna go? Who you gonna double team? This guy or this guy? Who you gonna allow to have the one-on-ones? Him or him? Him or him? Come on. Both of them Himothy's, right, by the way. What you gonna do? Or how you gonna figure out how to stop the run? Are you gonna really roll coverage his way? Or are you gonna roll coverage that way? Are you gonna play bracket coverage on him? Or are you gonna allow to play man-to-man on him? Oops, they moved him inside the slot now. What are you going to move at now? They both on the same side, 88 and 3 on the same side now. How are you going to guard that? I love that. That's creating more and more difficulties for any defensive coordinator that's out there. And Dak Prescott with the score, the 88 or 3, Dak to 88 or 3, and they both open, and Dak gonna score that touchdown, and I love it. And I know that these are things that can happen all together once you got 4, and there you go, Pickens, Dak to Pickens. There we go, Cowboy Nation. And as we continue to look at this, stay tuned for part 2. Be sure to hit that like, share this content, let a friend or a neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond of the OTAs. DC for life, not for short. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.